welcome back to my channel. So today's video is on this makeup tutorial. I did a bright coral lip for summer. I used a lot of drugstore products in this tutorial because I want everything to be very accessible for you guys. I really also use a lot of different products today. I normally go for a full matte, no highlighter look, and I definitely pulled out the highlighter today, and I used the Pro Glow Infallible Foundation, which I really love for summer. It just gives you a nice glow to your skin so that you look very alive and moisturized. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please, as always, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see more makeup looks on my channel. And let's go ahead and get on into the video. So to start off this look, I already filled in my brows, and I am going to go in with this L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer. I've used this, I think I used this in a previous tutorial, but I'm really just gonna focus this in my T-zone. The biggest thing with this makeup look, I want everything to be very glowy, and I just want my skin to look really hydrated, so I'm not wanting everything to be matte. I'm going to be using a different foundation today, and this is the Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, and this is in the shade 207 Sand Beige. And when I wear like a lot of makeup in the summer, if I do a fun look like this, I really just love the look of, you know, your skin glowing and just everything looking very hydrated. So that is what we are going to do today. So I am just going to dot that all over my skin, and then I am going to go in with my Real Techniques blending brush, and I am just going to start lightly pouncing that into my skin. And as you can see already, this just gives you very light coverage. I can still see my freckles and everything throughout, but it just adds a little bit of a glow to your skin. And then I am going to add just a little bit more just on my cheeks. I do have a little bit of redness from being out in the sun, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more to my cheek area and then blend that out again. So after the foundation, what I'm going to do is go in with the Infallible Pro Glow Concealer. This is in the same line. You can get these together. And this is in the shade 10 or 01 Classic Ivory. And I am not going to put a lot of concealer on. I am just going to put a little bit right here in the corner of my eyes. And that's it. I'm just going to make sure to blend all of the concealer out this way. And then on the other side of the beauty sponge, all that I like to do is just take the other side and really press into my under eyes just to make sure that the concealer and the foundation all blend together and there just isn't a weird harsh line there. So as you guys can see, that color of the foundation matched me perfectly. I'm still able to see all of my freckles and that, and I just think that it looks very pretty in the summer. I just love when you're able to see your freckles, or if you have any sunspots or anything. I really don't like a heavy coverage foundation. I just like everything to look very natural. So before I go in with a little bit of powder, I'm going to go in with this Morphe eyelid primer. I'm not going to be wearing a lot of eyeshadow today, but I do want to add just a little bit of a primer. Since it is hot outside, my eyelids tend to get definitely oily, and I don't want to put eyeshadow on and then it just move around. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this, and then we will set that with our powder. So I really don't want to go in with a very thick powder, like I said, to set everything. So I'm just going to go in with this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder, and this is in the shade 200 Natural Beige. And all that I am going to do is just take this powder right underneath of my eyes and then take it up on my eyelid where we had put that concealer there. I just want to make sure that that is not going to budge. Now, I'm not going to take the powder throughout my skin because, like I said, we use this Pro Glow foundation and I want everything to look very moisturized, and if you add powder over that, it's just going to take away that. So I'm just going to set underneath of my eyes. Okay, so next we are going to go in and bronze up the skin. Today I am using the Bronze Goddess powder from Estee Lauder, and this is an amber bronze medium. And I am just going to take this fluffy brush And what I'm doing here is I'm not really wanting to contour that much. I'm really just wanting my skin to look sun-kissed, like I have been on the beach all day. I am going to Florida in a few weeks, and I will definitely be doing this makeup tutorial. I just love a lot of shiny, shimmery bronzer. And this one is perfect because it does have a lot of lighter side with a little bit of shimmer and the darker tone. And I just think that it just, as you can see, it just adds a really nice natural glow to your skin. And always remember when you are adding bronzer to add some to your forehead. This one in particular, it really just looks like you are sun-kissed, and it just makes a huge difference. Instead of just adding powder right here, adding it along your neck, a little bit on your nose and your forehead, it just makes a huge difference. So for eyeshadow, I am going to do just a little bit of an eyeshadow. We are going to do a very bright lip, but I think that it is so fun just every once in a while to add an eyeshadow. So first off, I am going to go in with that bronzer, the same bronzer that we just used to bronze up our skin, and I am just going to put a little bit of that into the crease, and I am going to take it just a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher above my crease. And you guys know that this is my favorite trick, one of my favorite tricks, and it seriously just works so well. Also, I just noticed that the air conditioning was going on the whole time. Sorry if that bothered you guys, but it is so hot. I cannot turn the air conditioning off today, and River is upstairs sleeping, so sorry about that. I didn't even realize that. Next, I am going to go in to Ring the Alarm. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I am going to take the shade Rush, like right here, and this is just a deep orange toned shade, and I am just going to take that very lightly and just add that into my crease as well. My goal for this look is to not add a lot of shadows, but I do want everything to tie in together and just look very, I keep saying bronzy, but that just is what I'm going for today. So I'm going to take this shade next right here. This is called Mugshot, and as you can see, compared to Rush, it is just a little bit of a deeper orange. And I am going to take that and just kind of lightly run that in the outer corner. And all that this is going to do is just give our eyes a little bit more dimension. Moving on for lashes, I'm not going to be adding lashes today. I just want this look to be very light, so I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Falsies Push Up Drama, and I am going to curl my eyelashes. I know that I have talked about this mascara before to you guys, but I really, really like it. I'll show you the wand really quick, but the wand is just very small. I love mascaras that just have a very small wand, so this has been working great. So all that I'm going to do is curl my eyelashes and apply the mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, so I applied 2 coats of that mascara, and next what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of the shadow onto my lower lash line. So I'm going to go in with the shade Mugshot, that deeper orange, and I'm going to add that to the outer corner, and then I'm going to take the shade Rush and just go in and make sure everything is blended out. I normally always do a little bit of shadow on my lower lash line because I really do think that it ties in the whole look together. I especially think when you're doing a look like this, when you're adding a pop of color, not that this is anything crazy, but doing the oranges in that, I really just think that it helps tie everything together. And finally, I'm going to add just a little bit of mascara to my lower lashes. I'm not going to do anything crazy, just add a tiny bit. And then I am going to comb through my eyebrows one more time quickly, and this is just that Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara. You guys have heard me talk about this before. This is definitely a great trick if you're wanting a dupe for like the Anastasia brow mascara. It's literally the same exact thing, and this is like $3. Okay, so finally what we're gonna do is add a little bit of glow to the skin. You guys are probably like, what the heck, Brenna, you never do this, but I just want to do something different today. So this is the Becca rose gold highlighter, and this is the Shimmering Skin Perfector and the shade rose gold, and this is a cream highlighter. So what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of this on my finger, and I am just going to start small. And as you can see, that already gives you a nice little glow. And I really just like to press this into the skin. Anytime you use any cream products, it's best to use your fingers so that the warmth of your fingers just helps everything melt into your skin. Highlighter, I'm going to go into this Master Duo Contour Kit. You guys know that I've used this before, but it has a bronzer, brush, and highlight. And I'm going to go in with the highlight shade in this Mikasa brush. And all that I'm going to do is kind of pinch the brush, go into the highlight, and just take this onto my skin. I really like using a bigger brush too when I use highlighter, because I feel like it just helps everything go on a lot more natural. Then lastly, I am going to take a little bit of that highlighter, and I am going to highlight underneath of my brow. And again, I am going to take that right in my inner corner. And actually, I am going to spray my brush with this Urban Decay Quick Fix. Just to get the end of my brush wet, I'm going to go into that highlighter and add that to the inner corner again, just to make that a little bit brighter. Okay, so the last and final step is to move on to lips. Today I am going to be using this Tarte lipstick. I will leave the name right here because this is so small and the sticker is barely on here on the bottom anymore. But this is just a very bright peachy tone, so I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm gonna put a little bit of chapstick on before. Okay guys, this is the final look. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this tutorial. I really want to start incorporating more makeup tutorials on my channel, so let me know what look you want to see next. I really just love this bright coral lip. I think that it is so fun for summer. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this makeup tutorial. As always, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let